Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. As you read by the title, we are going to be talking about money today. So if you are a makeup artist or you're just interested, please keep watching. We're going to be talking about how to set your rate as a makeup artist, specifically for film and TV though. So if you're like a bridal girl or like a prom girl or just like an everyday makeup girl, this will probably not be helpful to you, but maybe it will. I don't really know. But yeah, let's get right into the video. So before I start, I just want to do a quick little disclaimer, okay? I am making this video like from kind of my perspective, like as a smaller makeup artist. So I'm not saying, you know, I've been in the game for 10 years, you know, shit like that. However, I have been working on sets for the past 4 years and I have learned a lot, and this video is basically just me sharing what I've learned, especially because I feel like this information isn't really that accessible. Like if you're starting out, like not that many people talk about your rate, you know, like how to really get it together. And there's a lot of, you know, things that go into it too. And I had no idea about most of this stuff until I worked jobs where I was like realizing I was severely underpaid, and I was like, whoa. And I would have to go and talk to people, and yeah, I learned a lot, and I just want to share with people who are, you know, younger, or you're just starting out in freelance and you just need a little bit of, why is it so loud outside? And you just need a little bit of guidance or just a little bit of, you know, help steer you in the right direction. That's basically why I'm making this video. So yeah, that is my little disclaimer, okay? Y'all see my channel, you know I'm a makeup artist. I've literally done videos of like, come to set with me. Like, you know, I be doing shit, okay? So let's not do that, okay? Now let's get right into the video. All right, so this video is gonna be like put into 2 sections. It's gonna be section 1 and section 2. Section 1 is like the homework you need to do before you actually figure out your rate, if you get what I mean. Like these are the prerequisites of your rate. So basically knowing yourself as an artist, your strengths and your weaknesses, okay? Because these are all, in my opinion, these are all things that I think about, you know, my rate and stuff like that. And I am going to be sharing my rate at the end of the video, which is, it's not like crazy. To me, it's pretty like medium. Like it's not beginner and it's not like, you know, I'm in the union type shit. So yeah, knowing yourself as an artist, your strengths and your weaknesses is very important, and I'll explain why. We also need to know, well, we need to take into account our kit, okay? So when you're coming up with your rate, like if you're using a lot of drugstore products, okay, and this is not no hate on drugstore, okay, I love drugstore, okay, like I got the NYX butter glosses in my personal kit and in my kit, so in my professional kit. So like I'm just saying, but if you have if your kit is just all drugstore, right, basic skincare, basic levels, I'm just saying I wouldn't be charging, you know, on the higher end of the spectrum. It's one of those things you have to take into account. Like if your kit is worth thousands of dollars, then in my opinion you can charge more, because, or you can just charge a kit fee. That's the other thing we'll be talking about, kit fee, but I need to keep on one path. My brain literally will go off into like 15 different tangents and then I'll never finish one. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do that. And another thing to consider is experience. How many years have you been doing makeup? What type of jobs you take too, that's also important to know. And then if you know any other people like that around your level are doing makeup, you should ask them what they charge. I know people don't like talking about money, but again, if you have people that are like kind of in your like your range, like obviously don't email Erin Kruger Makesh and ask what her rate is. Like that girl is in the union. You probably don't even want to know what her rate is. Yeah. But like if there's a girl about the same follower level as you and you know her, or maybe you don't, I don't know, maybe ask. Nothing wrong with asking, in my opinion. So let's talk about first strengths and weaknesses. Those are the couple things that you want to know before you get into it. So let's actually run down each of them. the reason I bring up strengths and weaknesses as a makeup artist is because, like, if you know you can't color match, don't be out here trying to charge a whole bunch. Like, you know, like if you know that you have like you can't do eyeliner, okay, you can't color match, or maybe you're just kind of slow and, like, you know, you could be faster. Like, it's like things like that. Know what you're not so good at and see how it translates to the job. Like for me, because this is film and TV, so I work on like short films. I worked on a feature film. I've worked on a episodic TV show. It was independent, so it was, you know, low budget, but still commercial. So like if I know that I can't work fast, you know, or maybe I can't color match as well, or I'm not good with textured skin, like I probably would still be charging a lower rate until I got that shit together, you know? Like, don't be charging for a luxury service if you can't provide a luxury service, because the thing about makeup is people are gonna want to get their money's worth. So if you're charging like a higher end rate, but you know you can't really, like, you know you don't have the products, you don't have any higher end products, and this is again not shaming on kits, because you can really finesse a kit to look very expensive. All you have to do is take it out of its original packaging and put it in like a magnetic palette, or put it in those like just depot all your lipsticks, just depot everything. That's like a surefire way. Nobody will even know what products you have. So it's like, you know, and it looks good. But I'm just saying, if you have like, you know, stuff that's still in the NYX boxes and the ELF boxes, you know, stuff like that, people can look at your kit and see like that it's mainly drugstore, which I don't judge, but I mean, unfortunately, I'm telling y'all, people do judge kits, okay? Actors will look at them. People will, like, when they walk by your thing, they're gonna kind of like look and see what you got. And it's not like anything malicious. It's just like people see it and people like, well, I don't know. It's hard to explain. But anyway, if you don't have it together, like, don't be charging a whole bunch. So that's why I bring up strengths and weaknesses, okay? If you know like you're fast, you can get the girls done, you be on top of it, you can do what you need to do, and you're talented, you're fast, like, okay, that goes into it too. But if you know you can't do certain things, make sure you get that under control, because you got to get that together. Next thing, experience. So that's like another big thing. That's like one of the biggest things that goes into how much you can charge. Because think about it, if you've been doing makeup for 1 year, you're not going to charge the same as someone who's been doing makeup for 10 years. At least you shouldn't, or you'd be real bold. But I mean, people do it, unfortunately. So yeah, like, how many years have you been doing this, girl? Like for me, for example, I've been working officially on sets for 4 years now, but I've been doing makeup for 11 years. So like, I started when I was young. I started when I was 11 and I'm 22. Yeah, like, I have that knowledge. I've been doing it for a really long time. So I have a really good grasp on like just like what I was known for in makeup school was color matching. I could shade match anybody, no issue, first time seeing you, and I can get it literally on my first try. And that's because I've been doing makeup for 11 years, but I've only been working on sets for 4 years. But I did go to makeup school, so I also have that, you know, I can charge more because I went to makeup school. I paid 20, almost 30K for makeup school. Like, girl, you think I didn't learn nothing? Like, but yeah. So like, obviously for me, I'm charging like, you know, a little bit more because I know what I'm doing and I've been working on sets. And obviously it depends on the job. But yeah, like, your girl can pretty much do it all. Like, I mean, obviously not like every single thing in the world. There is definitely things that I am still improving on, of course. Like, I'm not perfect, but I'm just saying, like, I have experience. I've worked on sets. Like, I feel like there's like, it would have to be a really like complicated job for me to like be completely like not knowing what I'm doing, you know? that is why I charge like what I charge, just because I have my experience. So if you don't have experience, then start off with the beginner rates until you get a little bit more in there. And at the end, I'm gonna explain like the actual number scale of like rates. That's like the thing about experience. So if you know you don't have a whole bunch of experience, don't be charging like you do. Just get the experience, and then you can charge what you want to charge. Also, it does depend on what type of jobs you take. Some people only take like commercial jobs, which they usually tend to have more money. So it's like, if you know a production actually has the money, then definitely charge more than what you would normally charge, because they have the money. Why not just get it, you know? Like, for example, I worked on a McDonald's commercial, and they paid, and I was getting an assistant rate, and the assistant rate was like what I used to charge for my actual day rate. So they had money, and I made decent money from that. And so I knew I could like charge for like every little thing. Like, you know, but if it's like a small budget independent thing, you probably might have to switch. And it also is okay to have multiple rates for multiple things. Like, I have a guy who, the episodic thing I worked on, he typically doesn't have what my rate is. So with him, like, I know if he hits me up, I know I can get a cool like 100 to 200, which is low, but I'll explain the scale later. And yeah, that's pretty much like the before you do your rate stuff. So if you're just starting out and you want to know how to set your rate, think about those things. Those are very important in my opinion. I feel like it's good to have a progression. Like, it's okay to start at a small rate and work your way up. That's what I've been doing. I've been slowly increasing my rate since I graduated from makeup school in 2021. So ever since then, it's just been slowly going up. Like, if I learn a new skill, if I get some type of new certification, my rate will go up by like $50 or whatever. So on to section 2, which is the actual rates. So first, let me explain the scale of rates. That's like for film and TV. And this is if you're not in the union. This is like non-union, okay? I doubt anyone in the union would even be watching this video, but just in case, this is for like, you know, the beginner girls. So obviously we're not in the union. So when I first like started makeup school, my Beauty 101 teacher, she told us that when you first graduate makeup school, your rate is about $100 to $150 per day. And this is day rate, so this is per day. A $100 to $150, that is like low, okay? That's like the lowest you should be going in this economy, honestly, because anything less than that is gas money, basically. So basically you can work your way up from there. Obviously, if you have more experience, you're not gonna be charging that. So my rate is $450 to $500 a day for working on set. And I know people who are charging $750 a day. So I would say the like rate scale would be from like $100 to $1,000 per day. I'm charging about $500 a day. So that's like directly in the middle. And again, it's because it's like, yes, I have experience, but I only have 4 years of experience on set. And which is like it's like a medium amount. Like, so that's why I feel like my rate is like in the middle, because I have experience, I have knowledge, I know what I'm doing. Do I know everything? No. Like, is my kit like the most like high-end like professional thing you've ever seen? I mean, it's not bad looking. I can make her look how she needs to look, but you know, product wise, there's still a lot of things that I'm still collecting for my kit. So again, don't charge a luxury service if like you're not gonna give a luxury service, you know? And I be pampering the girls. Like, when I do makeup, I give them a whole skincare thing. Like, I be doing eye masks. But as far as like I have like 2 cream foundation palettes and some Fenty Eavesdrops foundations. And I use my cream palettes for everything, because if you've been to makeup school, they teach you how to do makeup with cream palettes, so that's just what I'm used to. But I really like the Fenty Eavesdrops foundation. So it's like I have decent products, but I don't have the biggest selection. So yeah, which I'm working on, obviously, but it's like one of those things where I'm broke. Like, the thing about freelancing, so we just got off of the actor strike, so I haven't been getting no jobs, basically. Like, I don't, like, until it picks back up, I don't really splurge on products unless I get jobs. Or like, if I have extra money, then like a lot of the times I'm thinking about my kit, like, what can I do, what can I put in there, whatever. But yeah, so my rate is like 500, and I would say, yeah, one of my this one girl I know, she charges about like $750 per day, and she has been doing makeup for a couple more years. She's like 6 years older than me, I think. So yeah, she's like been doing it for longer, and yeah, she books a lot of gigs, so people are definitely paying her rate for sure. But yeah, I think that's pretty much like the gist of the video. So basically, a quick review. If you're just starting out, charge $100 to $150 per day. If you get less than that, try to negotiate for a kit fee, like a $50 kit fee or something, because I mean, no matter what, like, we're gonna be using our products, so we have to replenish them. You might as well just try to ask for a kit fee if you're making less than $100. Or if you're working for free, which I've definitely done, try to get a $50 kit fee, so you made $50. So yeah, if you're just starting out, just graduated from makeup school, or you're just starting out even with no makeup school, and you want to work on sets, film, television, then yes, charge $100 to $150. Eventually charge $200 once you've worked on a couple sets and you know your way around a set. Charge $200, $250, and then once you know you get fast and you're good and you're reliable, $300, $350 a day. Boom, $400. You've been on sets for a couple years, $400, $500. That's where I'm at right now. And then once you get above that, it's like, girl, you better know what you're doing for real. Because if someone books you and they are doing a $750 or $600 a day rate, and you don't have your shit together, and you don't have a product or something, you're not reliable, you're late, like, no, girl, it's not gonna look good. They're not gonna feel like they got their money's worth. So make sure you got it together for real, for real. And then once you get, like, you've been out here for years and years and years, yeah, you can charge $750, $800 a day, $1,000 a day, especially if you're doing like special effects like I do. If you're doing special effects, you can definitely upcharge for that. If you have to do any prep work, you can upcharge for that. Yeah, it's really a lot that goes into it. But yeah, I think that's like pretty much everything. I hit everything on my notes. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, if there's any like specific thing you want me to make a video about, definitely leave it in the comments. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can get monetized in this bitch, so I can start making money. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.